Hello. My name is Callista, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In the last episode, we were speaking with all of our companions, seeing what they thought about Skyhold, and at the end of the last episode, I said we were going to go have a chat with Harding and Segret. Well, I mean, technically speaking, I said we were going to go have a speak with them, which... Callista and your grammar. Good job.
Scout Harding.
Your worship.
Yeah, what exactly are you doing here? We don't often... Well, we never saw you in Haven, so this is quite surprising.
Shouldn't you be out there, scouting?
In a bit. We're in Skyhold for supplies and a change of personnel. Not me, though. Indispensable.
Can you tell me anything about yourself?
So, who's Scout Harding really?
Me? Oh, I'm no one. Lived near Redcliffe all my life. Herded sheep for my neighbor. When the Inquisition came through my village, I helped by telling them everything I knew about the area. Then I signed on. Wanted to see the world before it was swallowed up by... that thing out there.
Anything new?
What's been going on?
Seeker Cassandra came through here, looking like a storm cloud. That's just her face, though, isn't it?
I mean, yes, but still.
Take care.
And then it's Segret. Hello.
You get a title, I get the boot. I see how it is. I mean, thanks for my life. Pleased to serve.
Oh. He got fired. Alrighty then. Let's see. Who else haven't we found? Lizette, Adon, Segret. We helped Harriet. Thren. Menave. And Flissa. There we go. So we're still looking for 4 people. Let's have a look down here, I think. Look for Cowl.
Yes, Commander.
We'll do that in a minute. Cullen, how are you?
Send men to scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Yes, sir.
Commander, soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well. Now! We set up as best we could at Haven, but could never prepare for an archdemon, or whatever it was. With some warning, we might have...
It was a bad situation. Do you ever stop working? Problem? Yeah, it was just a really bad situation.
We were all shaken by what happened.
If Corypheus strikes again, we may not be able to withdraw. And I wouldn't want to. We must be ready. Work on Skyhold is underway. Guard rotations established. We should have everything on course within the week. We will not run from here, Inquisitor.
There's the question. How many did we lose at Haven? What is the death count?
How many were lost?
Most of our people made it to Skyhold. It could have been worse. Morale was low, but it's improved greatly since you accepted the role of Inquisitor.
I hope I'm a good leader. I'm not used to that title, so you work for me now. I get that hurts. Morale was low, but has improved greatly since you accepted the role of Inquisitor, and your own my brain went to self-worth, but your own stability and sanity, that's taken a dramatic hit, but who cares about that? Aenor's going to be consumed by this, and it doesn't make me happy. Yeah, I think she's trying to make a joke out of it, but I think she's also trying to say, this makes me so uncomfortable. I'm not... I am vastly underqualified for this. I can't... It's like if me, Callista, got a job as a neurosurgeon. I have a fear of blood, and I'm incredibly squeamish. I'd be like, you're putting people's lives in my hands. I don't even have a medical degree. I've never been to med school. What the hell? Like, that's how Aenor is feeling right now.
Inquisitor Llewellyn. It sounds odd, don't you think?
Not at all.
Is that the official response?
I suppose it is. But it's the truth. We needed a leader. You have proven yourself.
I'm glad we both made it. I trust your advice. We're starting over. We can't fail again. No, I think Colin has given some decent advice. He's also given some very bad advice. Mainly when his advice is, let's not deal with this. Fuck it, nah, I can't be arsed with this. This is dumb. In those cases, we don't listen to Colin. However, Colin, he's always been very much like, we find the problem, we go deal with it. And that's not to say that Aenor distrusts Josephine's advice. Josephine, who is a lot more politically savvy and motivated. Josephine is a lot more like, okay, let's make some allies and all of that. It's not that Aenor trusts Josephine less. It's just that Aenor's like, Josephine, I trust you when it comes to politics. And that kind of thing. Aenor wouldn't go to Cullen if she wanted advice on what to do in a ball, or at a ball rather. She'd go to Josephine. When she wants advice on the war and strategy, she's gonna go to Cullen. So I think, you know, if he has any advice, Aenor would very happily take it.
You responded quickly to the attack on Haven. Without that, so many more would have died. I'm grateful for any help you can give.
Thank you, Inquisitor. I will do everything I can to ensure the security of our people. You have my word.
Aw, thank you, Colin. Thank you. Anything else? You're oh! Riverdance! Riverdance, Colin, yes! You okay?
At your service.
Are you with anyone? No, is there anything I should know? What's happening?
Is there anything I should know?
Repairs to Skyhold's fortifications are progressing. Our scouts report no immediate threats in the surrounding area. We are fortunate Solas knew of this place.
Indeed.
That's all for now.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
Indeed I do. Number one is looking for Cowl, apparently.
This thing is not a stray puppy you can make into a pet. It has no business being here.
Wouldn't you say the same of an apostate?
Inquisitor, I wondered if Cowl was perhaps a mage, given his unusual abilities.
He can cause people to forget him, or even fail entirely to notice him. These are not the abilities of a mage. It seems that Cowl is a spirit.
It is a demon.
If you prefer, although the truth is somewhat more complex.
He helped us. How complex. If he's a demon, he's gone. And yet he did offer aid.
Cole warned us about Corypheus at Haven. He saved a lot of lives.
And what will its help cost? How many lives will this demon later claim?
In fact, his nature is not so easily defined.
Speak plainly, Solas. What are we dealing with?
Demons normally enter this world by possessing something. In their true form, they look bizarre, monstrous.
But you claim Cowl looks like a young man. Is it possession?
No. He has possessed nothing and no one. And yet he appears human in all respects. Cowl is unique, Inquisitor. More than that, he wishes to help. I suggest you allow him to do so.
Yeah, can you explain a little bit more about possession?
What do you mean by possession?
Spirits and demons cross over from the Fade by attaching themselves to something in this world. But Cowl has willfully manifested in human form without possessing anyone.
And what about the demons at the breach?
The demons who came through the breach, or through the rifts, weren't possessing anything.
These demons were drawn through against their will, driven mad by this world. But Cowl predates the breach. From what we can tell, he has lived here for months, perhaps years, he looks like a young man. For all intents and purposes, he is a young man. It is remarkable.
I think, the fact that he helped, he hasn't seemed to be any kind of threat so far. I think Aenor, I've said this before, Aenor gives chances. She always wants to give someone the benefit of the doubt, because otherwise, you know, if you, like, oh yeah, you're a demon, you're gonna be a demon, fuck you, demon, then eventually they're gonna go, well, if all you're gonna do is treat me like a demon, then fuck it, I might as well do that. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you, like, in a school, if you treat a child like they are stupid, or like they are naughty, then eventually that child will realise, no matter what I do, I'm going to get treated like I'm stupid and naughty, so I might as well cause trouble and I might as well not pay attention in class. Aenor wants to avoid that, so I think she'd be inclined to watch Cowl. Here's the thing, I think Aenor, she really respects both Solas and Vivienne. She does see the pair of them as very good advisors. So I think she's listening to Solas and hearing like, oh, he's safe, blah, blah, blah. And then she's listening to Vivienne, and Vivienne is obviously saying, he's a demon. Fuck that, it's a demon, get rid of it. So I think Aenor's thinking, I'll keep an eye on Cowl. I will keep a very close eye on Cowl. But until he does something demonic, I'm inclined to give him the benefit of the doubt. So I think she'd like to talk with him.
I should hear what Cowl has to say for himself. Where is he now?
If none of us remember him, he could be anywhere.
Haven. So many soldiers fought to protect the pilgrims so they could escape. Choking fear. Can't think from the medicine, but the cuts rack me with every heartbeat. Hot, white pain. Everything burns. I can't. I'm going to... I'm dying. I'm... dead.
Are you all right? That's disconcerting. Stop that. I think she'd be worried. Like, one, it's like, what happened? What were you doing then? But also, that seemed incredibly distressing. Like, are you okay?
You're feeling their pain.
It's louder this close, with so many of them.
Would you like to go somewhere more comfortable?
Yes, but here is where I can help. Every breath slower, like lying in a warm bath. Sliding away. Smell of my daughter's hair when I kiss her goodnight. Gone. Cracked brown pain. Dry. Scraping. Thirsty. Here.
Thank you.
It's all right. She won't remember me.
You're a friendly spirit. What are you? Because you're a demon. Again, benefit of the doubt. Let's not... I would assume that Aenor... Yes, we had that conversation with Solas, saying that, like, if you go into the Fade free of preconceptions, then generally you're more likely to encounter spirits. But if you go into the Fade and you expect to see demons, then those spirits will adapt to be what you expect them to be. So, I think let's not put the idea that he's a spirit in his head. Let's not put the idea that he's a demon in his head.
You're using your powers as a spirit to help people.
Yes. I used to think I was a ghost. I didn't know. I made mistakes, but I made friends too. Then a Templar proved I wasn't real. I lost my friends. I lost everything. I learned how to be more like what I am. It made me different, but stronger. I can feel more. I can help.
So what Cole just described there is the events of the book Asunder. That's where Cole comes from. Again, Cole will leave the Inquisition forever. No, stay, help us out.
If you're willing, the Inquisition could use your help.
Yes, helping. I help the hurt. The helpless. There's someone. Hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Someone make it stop hurting. Make her, please. The healers have done all they can. It will take him hours to die. Every moment will be agony. He wants mercy. Help.
Ooh. End his pain, give him a chance. Ooh. I think Aenor's a little bit... Okay, you're saying that you can hear him feel this, think this, whatever. Aenor can't verify that. If Aenor could hear this guy saying, oh, young man with the giant hat, please end my pain, then Aenor would feel a lot more comfortable saying, yeah, do it. He's in a great deal of pain, and, you know, he's dying, he shouldn't suffer. But she can't hear that. Ooh. I'm thinking... Oh, it's the fact that she can't verify what Cole is saying. And I think, you know, Vivienne's words, he's a demon, it is ringing in the back of her brain. You know, I want to trust this young man, but can I? I don't really know him. You know, he appeared at Haven like a couple of weeks ago, or months ago. I don't know how long it's been since Haven and them getting to Skyhold. But, ooh, he's almost a perfect stranger. He's almost a perfect stranger that someone Aenor trusts has claimed is a demon. If she could hear him, then I think she would immediately say, end his pain. End his pain. Because Aenor is compassionate and she's empathetic and she doesn't want people to suffer. If he's dying and it's going to be slow and agonizing, then don't make him suffer. Don't force that suffering. But oh no. I wish there was a doctor on hand. I wish the doctor was there so Aenor could be like, can you... Like, is he gonna be okay? Like, what's happening with that? Can I trust this guy? I'm drawn to this. We cannot verify if what he's saying is true. Aenor, she trusts him to a point. Solas says he's a spirit. Vivienne says he's a demon. So Aenor's thinking, well, I'll watch him. I'm going into this with, you know, an open mind and an open heart and all of that, but I'm gonna watch him. And if he does anything shady, then we take him out. But until that day comes, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. But this, he's saying, let me kill someone. And he's saying it's in the name of mercy. We cannot verify that. I don't think Aenor can trust him. He's a perfect stranger.
You say he won't die for hours yet, but you can't know that for certain.
His body is failing.
He could recover, or the healers could find another way to help him.
How do you know?
I don't, and neither do you. That's part of life.
Try. I want to stay.
Hey, Cowl! Cowl is here. The forgotten boy is complete. And speaking of doctors, where were you when I needed you?
Inquisitor? Is there something I can do for you? I should really focus my attention on the injured.
Yeah, are there many wounded here?
Do we have many injured men?
Fewer by the day. The most grievously injured did not survive the journey to Skyhold. As for the rest, they either heal or... I try to make the passing painless.
I haven't seen you before.
The commander brought me up from the refugee camps. I'd been helping the pilgrims in simple ways. Setting broken bones, simple amputations and such. We need all the help we can get.
Yeah, and you don't seem to be a mage.
You aren't a mage. Shouldn't we let the mage healers deal with this?
Magic can't cure everything, and we shouldn't rely on it. Science, your worship, is the way of the future. Good health isn't magic, it's diet, exercise, and a balance of the humors.
The last one.
As you were.
Your worship.
Jeez. Inquisitor, you're looking a bit peaky. Do you want to try these leeches? Because you know that's what she's gonna do. Oh, it's just all of the mages dicking about in the guardhouse, or whatever the hell this thing is called. Portcullis room. Now then, it seems we can't get over there yet. However, Dennett apparently is settling in. Who that? Who dat? I don't know, but I am suspicious of them. Okay. Oh, Cowl, hello.
Roderick was sorry before he died.
Oh. Yeah, did you know anything about him?
I wasn't aware you and Roderick were acquainted.
He was hurt. Red inside from the Templar, but red outside from the Templar too. Needed help to walk. Limping, light, leaning on the young like old Pepe when the road was icy. He called me a fine young man. He said he was sorry for what he did to you.
Oh. I hope you didn't kill him. Oh. Do we have any reason to believe Cowl killed him? I would imagine that, you know, we saw the body, we saw that he bled out. Again, I think Aenor, we have no proof that Cowl killed Roderick. And I don't think she'd be asking this without proof. Benefit of the doubt and all of that. Yeah, I think Aenor's thoughts on Roderick, I guess he was a religious man in a time of great strife. And I do think that Aenor sort of believed he's doing what he thinks is best. You know, I don't think she ever got the feeling that he was malicious or that he was being an arsehole for the sake of being an arsehole. I think she always thought he's scared. The divine is dead, the sky is torn, and he's kicking up a fuss, and he's being a bit of a hoe, but not maliciously. Like, I always called Roderick a bitch, and I stand by that. I think Roderick was a bitch. But I don't mean that in like a, I hate him, he was nasty and malicious and fuck him. I mean, I call plenty of people bitches. I mean it as a term of endearment. So I like Roderick. I really actually quite like him as a character. I like his death scene. I find it very moving. Yeah, I think Aenor would be thinking, you know, he did what he thought was best. He had no reason to feel sorry. What was he sorry for?
Did he tell you why he was sorry?
Blood everywhere. Monsters, madness, dying. We're all dying. The Herald stands against it, and heads turn. Desperate and simple. Pure. Voices in the chantry. Years since I'd sung the song and felt it flowing through me. But this is real. This is real. So long since I'd felt it. Falling, flying, faith. And I fought her. Make her forgive me. I hope I did enough.
Oh. Oh, Roderick. I love you, you bitch. Oh.
He hates it all because of the darkness behind the door. Some doors should stay shut.
That is a film reference, but I don't know which one. And this is all stuff that we can talk about later.
I'll talk to you later.
How do you know?
Because I love you, Cowl. You are my adopted son. And I shall protect you no matter what. Okay, let's see. So we can't get in there. Can we get through here? And also, like I said, I'm still looking for any signs of Thren, Menave, the others. We can't. Oh, we can get into here though. Hello.
Here.
You're right.
Tell the commander that this is the perfect spot for the armory.
Yes, ma'am. Right away.
And indeed it is. This would make a fine armory. This keep, it really is. It's kitted out with almost everything we need. I was saying this in the last episode, but you do have to wonder who owned this place previously. Huh. What beautiful art. Yeah, there's nothing up here. Whee! Whee! There is no fall damage in Skyhold. Aenor has the best knees in Thedas. Okay, that is everyone out here. What's that? That's the Undercroft. Okie doke. And in here, come on, move. There we go. Josephine, Dorian, Solas, and Liliana. Okay. Like I said, I'm gonna leave Solas till last. So you know what? Let's go have a chat with Josephine, see if she has anything to say. Hello, madam.
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the highest stakes, and to the death. The Court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
We'll save the Empress. Dangerously unstable. Just get me to the court. No, we'll save her. Aenor's just thinking, please, let it not involve a ball. Anything but a ball. Anything but a fancy party, please.
Don't worry, Josephine. We'll protect the Empress no matter what.
I pray you're right. If your vision of the future comes to pass. The death of the Empress heralds the destruction of everything. Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Thedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Selene is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
Aenor just wants to curl up on the floor like, no, a party. Warn the Empress, I don't have a thing to wear. That's where we need to be. Can we send her a letter of warning?
Does Selene know about the threats against her? Can we send word?
I've sent messages to the Empress, but it's impossible to know if she's received them. I'll arrange for an invitation at your discretion, Inquisitor.
Aenor is crying. On the inside, Aenor is crying.
Inquisitor, I was just inspecting our new headquarters. Foundation cracks, nesting animals, and miles from any centers of civilization. The staff must make it presentable if we're to receive any visitors of distinction.
Allies will be forgiving. Yes, let's keep up appearances. They'll have to cope. Ooh. I don't like any of these, to be honest. I think... maybe this is wishful thinking. You know, Aenor's thinking, maybe nobles will be understanding, considering we just got our arse handed to us by a Darkspawn and an Archdemon. Maybe they'll be understanding about that.
The people coming know we just survived Corypheus and a dragon.
And they must be confident we are able to do so again. The mages are showing great trust in you. They need to feel safe here.
And you don't. If they don't, I can't blame them. Our own safety comes first. I think she'd be concerned. Yeah, Aenor, I've said this before, Aenor will probably never feel safe again. But I think she's putting a lot of pressure on her shoulders right now, and I think she's... I think she's trying to do a million different things at once. Because she doesn't know how to multitask efficiently. She doesn't know how to, you know, say, okay, you do this. You do that. You do this third thing. She doesn't know how to do that. She's not been trained for it. And so I think she's making the mistake of, well, I've got to do everything because I'm the Inquisitor and that's what's expected of me. And, you know, making sure everyone else feels safe. Very important to her. Even if Aenor doesn't, I think she wants other people to feel safe.
Do you not feel safe here?
I've had difficulty forgetting Corypheus' attack on Haven. Do you know who first leapt to arms? Our workers. They were so proud of our cause. Corypheus simply cut them down. So much screaming after that first blast of fire. So many people turned to ash.
I won't let it haunt me. Fuck this. I'm troubled by it as well. We'll have revenge. I wish we'd save more lives. Yep. I think Aenor hasn't seen death or destruction on that scale. I mean, obviously there's what happened at the temple. However, Aenor, she's a hunter. She's a hunter and a guard. She isn't used to seeing war. So I think Aenor does understand where Josephine is coming from, because at least Aenor has... She will have fought people. She'll have fought bandits. She has seen that. She has experience in that regards. Josephine is a noblewoman. Like, she probably, you know, Aenor is thinking, this girl probably hasn't seen anyone dying other than by, like, natural causes, and, like maybe someone, like, choked to death on some escargot in Orlais. Like, she's probably only seen death by natural causes. Like, this poor young woman clearly wasn't prepared for any of what we saw. At least I have some training as a warrior. I have spilled blood, even if it was on a much smaller scale. So, like, God, that hit me hard. Imagine how hard it must be hitting Josephine.
We lost far too many good people to that monster.
I'm sure they'll find rest with the Maker. Well, before I return to my duties, allow me to congratulate you on your appointment as Inquisitor, my lady. I will now bring diplomatic issues to your attention, and I'm more than happy to help with any situations that arise.
Would you care to go for a stroll? Okay. No need to be all business. Such as a week's worth of bathing. Carry on. Yeah, I think Aenor does want to be friendly with these people. She is a little bit miffed with them right now, the higher-ups. I mean, Cassandra, Liliana, Josephine, Colin. She is rather miffed with them for, you know, basically say, okay, we're going to gather a large crowd and we're going to put them in this location, and then very nearby we're going to ask her to be the Inquisitor, so then basically she doesn't have the option of saying no. She's very miffed at them for what they did, but I think, considering she's going to be working so closely with them, I do think she wants to at least be on friendly terms with these people.
You don't have to be so formal just because I'm Inquisitor now, Josephine.
Our allies and guests should see you treated with every courtesy, Inquisitor, especially considering the newness of your office. Fortunately, after your courage at Haven, it's no difficult task to do so.
Well, we could go straight there. Nope. Fuck that noise. We've got shit to do first. Okay, you know, let's go stand by the fire. Yeah, that's nice. Alrighty then. In the next episode, we'll continue, you know, chatting with people around Skyhold. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.